Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. And in this video, I want to talk about what may just be one of the most underrated credit cards on the US credit card market. And this video is brought to you by Elemento Dragons, but more on that later. Now this credit card gets you a great rewards rate on both groceries and gas. And with inflation running at 8.5% and gas prices where they are now, we really need that.
$4.39? Oh my goodness. You see how expensive that is?
Now don't worry, I'm not going to make you wait until the end of the video. Let's reveal what card this is now, and we'll tell you all of the reasons why it is often overlooked as a great card to have in your wallet. So the card we are talking about is the American Express Everyday Preferred card. Now this is a tier 3 card in my 5-tier credit card ladder system. It has a $95 annual fee, which is common for cards in that tier, and it is the big brother of the no annual fee everyday card, but it has better rewards and benefits. So let's take a look at it, and it has 3 main categories that it earns points in, and one additional category that they kind of hide in the small print, but anyway, more on that later. So you earn 3 points per dollar on groceries, up to $6,000 in spending per year, 2 points per dollar on gas, and 1 point per dollar on all other purchases. Now this may not sound like anything incredible. After all, the Amex Gold card earns 4 points per dollar on groceries, and the Amex Business Gold earns 4 points per dollar on gas. However, if you scroll down the website, you will see this. Earn 50% extra points. Use your card 30 or more times on purchases in a billing period and earn 50% extra points on those purchases. Less returns and credits, terms apply. So if you use your card 30 times in a billing period, which is approximately 30 days, you will get 50% extra on all the points you earn. So that grocery earning goes up to 4.5 points per dollar, more than the Amex Gold and more than any other Amex card for grocery. It takes gas up to 3 points per dollar, not the highest, but still respectable. And your point earning on all other purchases goes to 1.5 points per dollar. Same as the Chase Freedom Unlimited, which is a very common non-category spend card. And the other points category that they kind of hide in the small print is that you actually earn 2 points per dollar on Amex travel purchases. So with the 30 transactions per month, that would go up to 3 points per dollar on travel. Now with Amex points being valued on average at 2 cents per point when redeemed through travel partners, this means that you are earning 9% back on groceries, 6% back on gas, and 3% back on everything else. But you do obviously have to use your card 30 times in a billing period, which basically equals once per day. Now I remember doing this with my wife's everyday card, and on that card it's 20 transactions per month for 20% extra points, and it really wasn't that hard. You do things like split up shopping between a couple of different stores. Instead of filling up for gas in one go, you fill up $10 per day, all right, every day for like 4 days or 5 days or whatever. Actually for like 10, basically I'd be filling up every day probably $10 with these gas prices. So you spend a few extra minutes at the gas pump, but it really is worth it for 50% extra points. And what you can do is make sure you have a few like 5 transaction days right at the beginning of the month, and then you're probably basically set after a few of those days, and you can spend normally for the rest of the month to get your 30 transactions. Now, one caveat of this card is that it has a very low welcome bonus for a card in this tier, just 15,000 points. Normally in tier 3, you would expect welcome bonuses of around 50,000 points, sometimes even higher than that. But don't rule it out because of that. And there is another very useful aspect of this card that I want to talk about in just a moment. But first, if you're looking for an exciting NFT project to invest in, or just a cool collectible, look no further than Elemento Dragons. It's an awesome collection of 8,888 NFT dragons that will inhabit the metaverse. The Elemento Dragons team view their project as a long-term business and have set aside 75% of the minting revenue in a community wallet to invest back into the project. With a game in production, an anime series planned, and a plan to buy land in the metaverse to serve as a hub for dragon holders. More specifically, land within the very popular metaverse ecosystem, The Sandbox, where companies like Adidas have bought virtual land too. Every Elemento Dragon holder will get access to their own digital card where they can name their dragon, and eventually they will be able to participate in a play-to-earn game and stake their tokens so their dragon makes money for them. So don't go and buy NFTs on Facebook where Mark Zuckerberg wants to charge a 47% royalty. Check out Elemento Dragons and support a community that gives back to its holders. There's a link to their website below and the link to their Discord, which is probably the best platform platform to join so that you can get updates on when Elemento Dragons will launch. So the real beauty of the Everyday Preferred card is that it is a great option for maintaining access to American Express transfer partners such as British Airways, Delta, Etihad, where you get the most value for points, but with a lower annual fee than other cards. So let's say that you earned a load of points with the Amex Platinum welcome bonus, all right, 100,000, 125,000 points, but that card has a $695 annual fee. So maybe now you've decided that you want to close that card. Well, if you have the Everyday Preferred card open, your points will be pooled into that account. So even if you close your Platinum card, you will still have all your Amex MR points intact and you'll have access to all of the same transfer partners as you did on the Platinum card. And in the future, if even the $95 annual fee on the Everyday Preferred gets too much for you, you can even downgrade to the Everyday card that has no annual fee and still has access to all of the same transfer partners. If you could downgrade directly from the Platinum to the Everyday Preferred card, it would be even better because then you wouldn't have a new credit pull and a new credit line on your credit report. But sadly, whilst downgrading from the Platinum to the Everyday Preferred ticks one box with Amex, that is that the cards earn the same type of points. Okay, that's one stipulation for the downgrade rules. They must be able to earn the same type of points. However, the Platinum is a charge card, whereas the Everyday Preferred is a credit card, and you can't product change between charge cards and credit cards, so you can't do it, unfortunately. So just to recap, the two big advantages of the Amex Everyday Preferred. You get great point earning rates on the card, Amex's best rate on grocery, as long as you make 30 transactions per month, and you get access to all of the Amex transfer partners, but with a lower annual fee. And then we have the cons. The welcome bonus is pretty small, and it's not a downgrade option from the more expensive Amex charge cards, so you do actually have to open a new account and possibly have a hard credit pull on your credit report. All right, guys, that is the video for today. Thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to today's sponsor, Elemento Dragons. You can check out all their links below. I'll probably mint one myself as well. It's a pretty exciting project to be involved with. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.